How's it going, guys? Headed to Death Valley. Thought I'd show you guys how to install the tire harness from MAXTRAX for the MAXTRAX boards. It's basically a rear spare tire holder. But anyways, you have three parts really to it. You have your little bag over here, your little upper harness, and then your hooks that really help hold the MAXTRAX on. I believe these can hold up to 5 MAXTRAX. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can. But anyways, I haven't seen a video on YouTube on how to put these on, so if you're looking at these or if you got them and you're not sure really how it works, hopefully this will help you out. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. So first things first, you're gonna take this piece here and attach it to the tire. Now what happens is you put this on the tire centered, and then you can see there's a ratchet strap back here in the back. So you're gonna center it up here, have this ratchet strap and the rest of the strap be as centered as possible on the diameter of the tire. So in other words, this whole ratchet strap, or the strap here that goes with it, is gonna go with the whole entire diameter. So surprisingly, for a first time, it's not that bad. As you can see down here, it starts to go towards the left a bit. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly slide this over. I'm kind of doing this one-handed because my swing out's still a little open. If you lock your swing out open or closed, you probably want to open. You'll do better. So again, same thing here, kind of straight. Down here, better straight. So just right in here, maybe as we get to the top, wiggle that over just a tad bit. And then this is typically the toughest part because there's some weight here, so it's trying to pull it forward as the non-weight down here just keeps it. So again, try to get it as straight as possible up here and then tighten this down. All right, so next you're gonna put the bag on. This bag really, I don't really use it. It's good for just, putting in like maybe your air down tools, stuff that you would use if you got into trouble or stuck. Things that you want to get to quickly without going through your gearbox and stuff like that. Because maybe you're stuck in water, maybe you're stuck in deep mud where you don't want to walk around that much, or you can't really walk around. So that's what this is for. I've never really used it, but I always keep it on because this helps keep the tire from getting rub on it. With that said, you're going to make sure the opening of this is facing you, and then these straps at the top basically sit just like that. They go in and then they come down and sit like that against the little knuckle bracket, whatever you want to call that, and it's going to sit like that. So again, up, and then it comes down like that. So up through, down. As you can see, I'm putting a fair amount of force on that. It's not going anywhere. Two ways to mount these. You can either mount them on the first handle area like that. As you can see though, they go way past the bottom of that tire. You can't really see it completely in this video, but it's probably a good 6 inches below the tire. Where if you mount it with the center handle, now you're talking, it's basically dead even with the bottom. Technically probably a little bit higher than the bottom. Of course, now that extra space is above the tire, and that's for you to decide. So now you have to put on the hooks. You're gonna have one section that has just the ratchet and the strap, or the hooks, excuse me, little small one. And then you're gonna have another one that has the hooks, but with a longer strap. You're gonna want the one with the ratchet strap, which is here, to sit at the top near the other ratchet strap, kind of dead center as well. And then this one is gonna connect to the bottom piece. These two hooks here are gonna connect to the bottom, and then they're gonna wrap underneath the tire. If you never used these before, basically you're gonna run this rope, open this up like so, run the rope through that. You'll see this little opening here. Pops through here, then comes through here, pull it, and it'll come through. You wanna get as much of the rope through as you can before you start ratcheting down. So now you wanna basically test fit them in, put the hooks in there, put the hooks in there. And as I said, this rope here at the bottom, you're going to wrap around the tire. So it's gonna come up through underneath here. Now, because of my swing out, I can't actually put this dead center, so mine sits a little off center and up. Have never had an issue with this. So now you can see it's a little better centered. Then I'm gonna bring it up to here and I'm gonna ratchet it through. Alrighty, so as I said, after you get this all centered the best you can, remember what I said, leave this open, push through the gap opening in here, okay? And this is gonna come through. Get it as tight as possible, all right? And then start ratcheting. And then you'll notice from this height, as you ratchet, it's tight. Maybe I go one more. All right, and there you go. And then you're done. I also like to put a cable lock through the tire. So just sits back through here like this. That way if you're stopping to fuel up somewhere and you go inside or get groceries, or maybe you're staying at a hotel, you won't come out to the MAXTRAX missing. And if you are wondering if you can run your Trasharoo, yes you can.